Hello and welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah. And today's guests, we got Cam and Pete, our soul sisters, the original Talking Talk Tuah brothers.
That's right. We are the official. Can I say official?
Yeah.
Podcast
Of course.
You've earned your spot.
You've earned your keep.
Thank you for having us in.
Thank you.
So what made you guys want to do a podcast about us?
Well, I mean, it's just such an honor to be here in the first place. But I mean, we're students of podcasts and digital content. I mean, before this, we were studying Mr. Beast's content library and covering that, breaking that down weekly. And then you guys came onto the scene, and I mean, it's been awesome pivoting to podcasts. And there's just so much to break down. There's so much artistry that goes into each series, and so we just wanted to pay our respects to it. And,
well, thank you.
It's incredible now being able to see how the sausage gets made.
Yeah.
Right.
How the sausage gets made.
I just have to say, like, just coming in here, you have changed so much for season 2. I mean, we were a little hard, I think, on season 1, maybe. I mean, we're just
No, we
trying
need
to
your
be fair.
criticism.
Okay.
Well, if
thank
you want the criticism, I'd like to just go down a list real quick from the
Go for
last
it.
season.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
here
get
we
this
go.
out of the way. Rip the
Again,
Band-Aid
some
off.
of this, it's going to hurt. It's medicine. It's only going to help you guys
all right.
grow.
And look, it looks like you're already off to a great start, season 2. But
I think so.
So if we were to assign scores to the different members of production, Cam up, you're going to get an F. Horrible headroom on Chelsea consistently. I don't know why that was never addressed.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
you had to deal with that.
It's okay.
I
Sit
hope
in the
that
closet.
they're not taking out bad headroom on me and Pete as revenge for speaking up about this.
Hey, look at them angles now, though.
Yeah.
They look pretty good.
New and
Yeah.
improved.
This is awesome. A great operation. We want to give G&E an A+. I mean, this is the lighting department. They knocked it out of the ballpark on the episode with Brianna Chicken Fry and Grace O'Malley, where there was a moment where a light pops on behind Brianna Chicken Fry, really added a lot to the episode and, added a lot of dimension to Brianna's angle.
And then when that went out, I think we saw a best boy go down to the basement, reset the circuit breaker in a record time. I mean, the next close-up on Brianna, that fill light was backlight, and it was remarkable. Script supervisor, this is going to be a C+. They left out information on, about JoJo Siwa's new sports car. When you were doing your rapid-fire questions, you asked JoJo for a car, and she said, "Oh, I don't have that anymore. I sold it." I can't believe the script supervisor put you in that kind of predicament.
A little bit outdated
Right.
information.
It was precarious information at best.
Yeah.
I think I added that in there because I wanted to drive her car. I think that was me. By the way, did you guys see she's going on tour?
JoJo?
Yes. She's coming to our hometown. We're going, by the way.
Whoa, okay. Wait,
Karma's
so
a bitch.
Haley may have been responsible for the JoJo flub, so we can
Okay.
bump
Yeah.
the script supervisor up to like a B, B-, up from the C+ at least.
Just because it's my fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking accountability.
Well, of
that's a sign of
course.
a great host. Then we have Location Scout. I'm going to give them an F. Keep in mind this for season 1. I think a lot of errors have been fixed because Chelsea in season 1, they consistently placed you right in front of in the middle of a Nordstrom rack. It looked like there was constantly clothing racks behind you in the glass paneling behind you.
I mean, now you have privacy blinds.
Right.
So,
So
again,
you can't see people walking back and forth.
this is much better. I don't want to, because when you're doing your rapid fire questions or talking, I don't want to be staring into the back of a WeWork.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I agree.
This is great progress made. Audio, B-, on the...
That's generous.
It's generous, but honestly, I would give them a B if it wasn't for the Mark Cuban app.
The Mark Cuban.
That one had a record number of audio blips. I don't know if it was just because you were in Dallas. I don't know if there's a lot going on down there noise-wise.
It felt to us like clear cutout sabotage, but my gears were grinded to oblivion.
Cut out sabotage. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I want to give the editor an A-. You're almost there. I think there was a strange export problem with the codec on the Holly Madison episode. There were quite a few glitches. We're going to keep an eye on these things.
Okay.
Any detail matters.
Make sure the export is fully polished before you
Just
publish it
double check
online.
those settings.
Yeah,
please.
anything you guys don't like, you tell us and we'll
Okay.
fix it.
Yeah. No,
We love the criticism.
This is great to have this
Do
opportunity.
you want to just grab extras real quick?
Yeah, extras, C+. I mean, it's great to have the extras running around, adding variety to every shot. but sometimes they're doing too much, like behind the glass paneling. I mean, we can see them just hustling and bustling a little too hard sometimes, where it distracts from the conversation.
We're here to watch you two.
Yeah.
So when there's, again, too much of a whirlwind on scene, it can be distracting. Now, last but not least, art department.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tough pill to swallow. This is going to be a D+.
Yeah.
Your Superwoman sign, the painting
Awful.
that was up there, which you actually gave to us at the end of
Yeah, we got rid of
Yeah.
that.
First recording, first
Which-
attempt here.
We're going to get into that, but it was just constantly in a frame, out of
And
frame.
it was crooked.
And then, your original sign, it was kind of, your name was a little illegible.
Yeah, it just the lettering was too close together. The kerning was a little bit too slight, and so it would be blown out with the overexposure. And so I think it looks like a definite improvement for season 2. So I'm excited.
Thank
Huge
you.
improvement. And again,
Yeah.
this is a D+ because during the JoJo app, there was a blue pumpkin on the table, which really, I like that detail.
Yeah, it was
Did
a nice
you?
touch.
I felt like
That was
someone
me.
was
I
really
love
thinking about
Halloween.
the set and
Oh, okay.
went the extra mile. That was you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
so
love
Okay,
Halloween.
so
if you did that, I think we can safely take them down to just a D minus,
D minus,
because it
yes,
seems like
at
they
best.
aren't putting in the critical work needed. Okay. Well, it seems like we're off to a great start in season 2, and
Season 2 we'll make you proud.
and
We'll have a lot
and
of
welcome
improvement.
back.
Thank you.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back. And thank
Is
you
there
for having
anything
us on.
specific you guys want to see in season 2?
Season 2.
Mm,
Well, I mean, if there's any way you could have Josh Richards back on.
No.
Okay, you can forget that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you got a secret crush on Josh Richards.
I want to know his 5th favorite sport.
Okay.
I do.
You got a point.
we got 4. Might as well give us a 5th.
We brought gifts the first time,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and we're delivering a second time.
Oh.
This is for Pooky.
Oh,
Oh.
we
'Cause he's a
lost the
plumber.
ball. Okay, so we can't lose the ball.
Okay, so I have bad news, guys, since the last time you were here. He is no longer a plumber.
What?
No.
Okay.
Okay, got really
Let's
quiet.
put that back.
I'll give it to him, though. We need a new toilet plunger.
Just in
Okay, okay, yeah. I mean, at-home plumbing is a whole different
What?
field
Yeah,
from
exactly.
industry
happened?
plumbing.
Okay, so he
Got it.
started a new job where it's closer to home, where he don't have to drive
I'll
like
just put it.
an hour in traffic to Nashville every day. So now I don't really know what you call excavating and graveling, graveling.
Excavating
At-home
rare
excavators?
minerals?
Yeah.
Please don't ask me very much about it. I
Okay.
don't know. I really
Well,
don't.
that's exciting.
And then
I
he
mean,
does pressure washing on the side too. He
We
likes to
should-
pressure wash.
We should have gotten him a bulldozer.
Well, our question is, did Pooky get his new truck?
Well, actually, he didn't get a truck. He's always wanted a Jeep. So he got him a Jeep. He loves his Jeep and his ducks. We brought him back a duck from London, and it was like this big.
He thinks he's too cool to do the, what is it, the duck trend?
No, he thought he was too cool to do the duck trend. But then when somebody gave him a duck, he was like, I love it.
He was sold.
Has he been
Yes.
stocking up on ducks? Because with tariffs and everything, they're going to become really expensive. Rubber duckies.
Honestly, yeah, I could see that becoming expensive. It's really unusual to think about, but he's got like 5 or 6 ducks that people have gifted him. I don't think he's given anyone. Are you taking notes?
5 or 6, you
Yeah,
said?
Yeah, he's got 5 or 6 ducks on
for
his dash.
posterity.
He's got a Abraham Lincoln, a green one. I don't know what it's supposed to be. He's got a,
Green Goblin?
I don't know. It's just
Okay.
green. It's like lime green.
Grinch,
Close in the
maybe?
dark.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then the one we brought him back from London, it's like a, what do you call those? The guards outside of the.
Oh, the Buckingham Palace
Yeah,
guards.
the guards.
You
It's
can't
like
make
a-
them laugh, no matter how
Dude, I
hard you
couldn't
try.
even get close enough to him. I was so upset. I wanted to touch one. Like, isn't that illegal?
6 feet policy.
I'm such a
that it
badass. I
now?
just wanted to touch one. I really did.
Well, we also did bring second gifts for each of you. We
Oh.
brought-
Thank you.
shirts from our podcast. It's just your names, Pookie's name, Matt Rife's name, all the pivotal members of your show, and then our
yeah.
show.
The game.
Thank
On the
you.
bridge. So yeah, thank you. I just
I love it.
sorry
Are we
for
getting
doing
commission for these?
that. What was that?
Are we getting commission?
We'll definitely take a look at some pressure washers for Pooky.
Yeah, we'll chip in that way.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll-
okay.
we'll
Just
help
get him
out.
some business.
Yeah,
He'd be
we,
happy.
We gotta get through tax season first, too.
Right.
and
Man, you telling me I'm barely standing after tax season.
Oh,
That
it's
shit has
gotta
got
be
me
nasty.
so fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no fun.
Chelsea,
No, I have not filed my taxes
it is the
yet.
beginning of April. I was about to ask. I have to do this shit to her every year. Last year I had to do it. I'm pretty sure the year before I had to. She is the worst
dog-
about
Looks
doing
like
her
the dog's
taxes.
eating your homework.
He is.
Oh,
Hey.
come on, baby.
Oh no.
Ollie's our 5th, our other guest, our 3rd guest, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was an honor having him
Nice
on
meeting you.
camera.
Did he eat Chelsea's
Maybe he'll
paper?
come back. We'll see if he comes back. If he's
By
hungry
the Pet
enough.
Wrangler right now.
Yeah, maybe he got enough to eat. He'll be good to return in a bit. Okay.
Yeah, he
I-
probably
well,
needs to frolic.
Can I take a second to commend you guys on your beautiful
Yeah.
new studio?
Thank you,
Thanks.
actually. I'm
A
very
fresh coat
excited
of
about
paint
it.
and privacy blinds.
And
Right.
also,
Finally.
Chelsea,
I like that,
you've been moved forward a bit.
I feel like I'm more in the conversation now.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Was it you guys that said something about her being in the clothes rack?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put up a
Mhm.
privacy curtain now, I guess, some kind of curtains to conceal.
Yeah,
the
y'all's
glass
critiquing
window.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more merch in the background.
We take
Yeah.
constructive criticism. pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah,
like-
no, this is
I
awesome.
like this kind of grove behind you.
Oh, my lemon tree?
Mhm.
Okay, I love lemons.
Okay.
And I've always wanted a lemon tree, but it won't like grow at home. But it grows here.
It's,
So
it's beautiful.
you smell it?
Everything in this studio is perfect. The only qualm I have, and this is just if I were to give a little bit of critique here, I see an electrical outlet just above there.
Yeah, I
we-
also
If
noticed
anyone
that.
were to charge their phone, I just don't like that it would drape right through your name, which the sign that's beautiful, you can read that, but a white cord dangling there might be
A liability
somewhat of
even
an issue.
could cause some kind of outage if things were to go awry. So, I mean, that's the only thing. But
You know,
otherwise,
just want to
never
get that out of the way.
noticed
I mean, this is perfect for season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
this is perfect.
This
It's
is
minor.
a great
I feel like
set.
we needed a refresh after season 2, since I'm
Yeah.
now the owner of Talk Tuah.
Yeah, I see you guys moved
Congratulations.
on from our podcast.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
It did.
but
I was like,
understand.
damn.
You had to. We kind of went MIA for a little
Honestly, that's the research that we did over the last couple of weeks while Talk Tuah was on absence. I mean, we covered so many podcasts, and we have ideas for how you can grow your podcast in season 2 and beyond, and guests you should have on. I don't know. I just have a
bit. Okay, what's
stray hair
one
right
guest
there.
a piece that you really want to see on here?
One guest, I'd like to see Josh Richards back on.
Okay.
You stay patient with us. We have one guest that's really going to knock you out of your seat coming up.
Okay.
Don't we,
Just
Chelsea?
speak
Oh, yeah.
specifically.
We're not going to tell you
Okay.
too much.
That's
Okay.
fun.
We're
Okay.
very excited for her.
But there's no hard feelings with the fact that we've been seeing other podcasts. I mean,
Oh, there is a
still
little
okay.
bit.
Talking Talk Tuah.
I can't be
Oh yeah,
mad.
yeah.
We've been exploring companionship with other podcasts, but I mean, look, we're glad you're back, and
it wasn't
already
you guys
improved.
at all. It
So-
wasn't you guys at all. It was just more us wanting to kind of get out there a little bit and just
understand podcasts better ourselves.
And explore your options. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for it. I mean,
Yeah.
we weren't around. We didn't have anything going on for y'all to talk about,
Yeah.
which is a little strange. How do you devote your whole career, though, to talking about us, out of all
Yeah.
people?
We're students of podcasts. I mean, we spent some time studying before we jumped onto your show. I mean, before this, we actually were studying the kind of digital content as a whole. We covered Mr. Beast for a little bit.
Which
He's a cool guy.
Sorry, we had to stop covering it. There were some allegations against Jimmy. We just decided it wasn't fair to us or our fans to continue covering it.
Yeah.
But luckily,
You came onto the scene.
we found your Whitney Cummings pilot podcast episode, and it blew us away.
Yeah.
Good.
You guys are real industry disruptors.
Yeah.
Yeah, unintentionally. We unintentionally come out with a bang, didn't we? Y'all want some? What is that?
Sparkling wine.
We
Yeah.
have some prosecco.
I'd love some.
You can swirl
Sorry,
do
we
the
don't
honors
have
of
wine this
pouring it?
time. You got it.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've been practicing this.
Have you?
We also
Well,
got
I
a
mean,
little
for our
flavor
own
in.
show. I mean, I pour
Where's your
Cam's
guys's?
drinks and.
Can I
my
pour
drinks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so hear us out. We didn't have any orange juice for like a mimosa, so we have Fanta. I swear it
Okay.
tastes the same, but it's like carbonated.
Okay.
Like really
Adds a little
carbonated.
flavor
Okay.
to it.
I'm giving you a heavy pour,
Okay.
Chelsea.
It's okay.
Let me get one.
Pour.
Okay.
Oh, are you? Oh, I could have handed it to you. I didn't know you were coming over here.
Okay, you're okay. I think I do it like this.
And then you want to leave some room in there for the Fanta.
Okay. How much should I?
Chelsea, this
That
is
might be
perfect.
good. Is that a heavy pour?
Tell me when to stop.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, so before we started, I learned something new about you two. Which one of you told me you smoked?
I used to smoke a lot. I used to be, they called me the bong master
Why'd they call you
in high
that?
school. I could rip bongs like crazy.
Oh, okay.
The
Mhm.
bong master.
I was like a dragon.
That is
In
perfect.
through my mouth, out through my nose, just the fattest fucking clouds.
So
Like
like
a
a
dragon.
dragon. Yeah.
Yes, like a dragon.
Great
He's
minds
like a
think
mythical beast.
Have you ever smoked?
He's gotten me to do it twice. Once on a beach,
On a beach.
and then the other time when we were covering your Wiz Khalifa episode, we
Oh, y'all smoked for that?
smoked a little bit
We
for
did.
that.
That's smart.
And it was interesting because I just have to add a little bit of Fanta because I got a little bit of Prosecco. I'll do it just to balance it out. That's good.
But Pete, We went to a dispensary in Los Feliz, and Pete was smoking out of a macaroni.
What?
He got al dente high.
Do you have pasta weed in Tennessee? Because
Weed
I
is not
swear.
legal.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, that's true. I wasn't even thinking about
It's
that.
very tragic.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works, actually. Like, why is it legal in some states and others it's just not? So
Good
stupid.
question.
You know, we got Gavin Newsom, whose podcast we covered. I mean, I think he's all for legal weed, from what I've heard. But yeah, so we went to this dispensary, and there's pasta in the end of this thing, and I didn't know that's a thing. We talked to some friend who confirmed that wasn't just a mistake blunt that they gave me. Or it's not even a blunt. What is it, a joint?
Yeah, I love a good joint.
Yeah, it wasn't a mistake. Apparently, they're supposed to put pasta in that now.
So if you're smoking in LA, get ready to puff on some rigatoni.
Some
Okay.
rigatoni.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need to try that. We just tried out, what app did we use?
The weed maps.
Y'all get weed
It's like
delivered
DoorDash
to
and
your door?
weed.
That's crazy.
I've seen the ads for that. That is actually
Wanna
nuts.
try it? I
think it's very
DoorDash for
They're
convenient.
pretty
weed.
timely.
Yeah, I think it's pretty convenient. We
Mhm.
ordered it in like what? I don't know.
Took like 35 minutes.
It wasn't long at all.
Wow.
I thought it was pretty convenient. We were getting our hair done in
Mhm.
our hotel room.
Do they leave a picture of the weed in front of your door?
No, you have to
No.
open the door and show them your ID.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Can we guess your sun signs?
Yes, please.
Okay. I want to say.
He's not gonna. They're
It's
not gonna
not-
get mine
I
right.
want to say. You're both Pisces, aren't you?
Nope.
I am.
It's not Libra.
1 out of
Wait,
2.
that's you.
Pete?
Okay. Well, it's not Libra because that's mine, and that's October. How many other ones are there to choose from?
There's a good bit, actually.
Okay.
There's
We know
a.
you were seeing a guy that was a Taurus
Right.
previously.
Right.
That you kicked him to the curb.
Right.
Are you Aries?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
You guessed that very good.
You might have mentioned on
locked
another
in.
episode. Now that I'm like
Maybe.
going through the pool of my memories, and I think I remember. Maybe
Glad you
an Aries
remembered.
mention.
Now it makes
I-
sense with the Taurus.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was-
they don't
No.
click well. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that one. We made a TikTok about it actually, because he just. Did we talk about it on here? So maybe he'll grab the hint.
I feel bad.
I do too.
Was he in the movie business? You said he was taking you to like movies that hadn't come out yet. Was he some sort of Hollywood mogul?
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
No.
You said you were a movie that was
Like not in
not in
theaters,
theaters
yet.
yet or something.
I said that.
I
Mhm.
think so.
Y'all
I
had
think
the
I
right
said we
idea?
went to
You
like the
must have-
drive-in.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys know what a drive-in is?
Yeah.
I think I might have said that. Maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. But in terms of dating, Pooky's everything's going well with Pooky?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that. You talk to him a whole lot. It
Uh,
tickles the fire out of him. You text him. It does. He really likes you guys.
Well, when we came on the show the first time, we brought him a plumber's wrench, which I guess is no longer usable for him now, too, with the career change.
That
But
happens.
after we gave it to you to pass along to him, he hit us up, and we're trying to plan a boys' trip to Nashville. So
Boys,
we're
Yeah.
trip. Why are we not invited?
Yeah,
Well,
what the hell?
I think a boys' trip for us, I think.
It would be us, Pooky,
But-
and then Paw Paw.
But you'd probably be in Nashville, too. We'd meet you.
And I'd love to meet Granny as well.
Okay, you definitely get a kick out of Granny. She'd be like, "Oh, look at his little face." She'd be trying to paint you and stuff.
Pinch me?
Yeah, like you know how old people are.
Is that good for your skincare
Does she
routine?
have a strong grip? I'm not gonna leave a mark. Is it?
She used to have a strong grip when I'd like get smart with her or something when I was younger, and she'd like get a wooden spoon that you cook with out of the drawer and pop me in the mouth with it. Which, give her props. It gives you character and you learn
Yeah.
not to back talk. But
Yeah.
Now, is there
Yeah.
any chance of Granny rekindling the flame with Paw Paw?
oh, you're talking about my pawpaw. I thought she were okay. Okay,
I would
okay.
hang out with either of you guys' Paw Paw.
My
Yeah,
pawpaw's pretty cool.
Please
Yeah.
tell him about your pawpaw and his back scratcher. He's so sweet.
Oh, I went to his house the other day because we had like tornadoes
Very
going on,
badly.
and they have a basement. So I went over there, and he just pulls out a back scratcher, and he was like, "I'm gonna get you and Haley one of these." And I was like, "Okay, slay, I
Okay,
guess."
pawpaw.
It's like it has claws. Is it
Yeah.
shaped like a hand? Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
those are.
That was random.
I do need to go
Random
see my
bring that
pawpaw
up.
when I get back. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Is he still in the back house?
In his little cabin. He just don't come out much when it's cold.
That's
Mm.
fair.
Which
don't
I don't
He's
like.
really-
hibernating during the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the cold too.
Which Granny normally goes up there and hangs out with him, but I don't think she's went up there in a minute.
Really? Not even for breakfast? I remember you were talking
Yeah, we were
about-
talking about breakfast. She
What
does
are
go up
they-
there and eat
what are they doing
breakfast.
during
The
breakfast?
Breakfast
Just hanging
Club.
out.
Well, see,
eating-
I kind of wonder, but then again, I'm like, okay, I don't need to let my mind wander too much, you know?
That's fair, yeah.
Which, you know what, girl, you old enough. You go have some fun.
But do you think she's
Whatever.
so emotionally interested in Pawpaw? It seems like, from what we've heard, she yearns for the emotional intimacy from Pawpaw, but she wants to keep things a little fuzzy. Saying, you're out there, I'm in here, I
Yeah.
want to be close, I crave that intimacy, but I'm also pushing away. It's a codependency kind of thing.
I don't know. I can't really tell about her. She says, oh, me and him's just friends. But anytime he has, like, a woman or something up there at his house, she's peeking out the blinds being nosy. And she's like, who's that bitch? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
She
You know
hasn't-
how she is,
She
Chelsea.
hasn't. She hasn't brought a wooden spoon out to any of them, though.
No.
Okay.
She's the sweetest thing ever. You wouldn't know if she, like,
Yeah.
would whoop your ass if
Okay.
you met her. So,
That's good
But
to
she
know.
would. She'd whoop your ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I
Bless
won't mess
her
with
heart.
Granny.
Yeah. I'm going to end up having to pry my dog away from her when I get a house.
It's gonna be tough.
Which, we're in an apartment right now, so, like, you can't have all your dogs.
Yeah.
But I have, like, a miniature blue heeler that I've had for... When did I get her? When I was 15?
Something like that.
Oh, my God, she's getting old. That makes me so sad. She's 6 or 7.
In
That makes me
dog
so
years.
sad. In our years.
Oh,
In dog years, she's like 50.
Yeah.
That makes me feel so bad.
Uh-oh. Coming up on midlife crisis.
But Granny's made her, like, so fat. She looks like a... What should I even call her?
I don't know, but you can't take her away from Granny. She'll be lonely.
No, I will get Granny a new dog. Like, I'll get her, like, a smaller dog or something, but she can't have my poor Ellie.
Yeah.
Which I still have my European Great Dane, too. He's a dumbass.
But neither of these are in your
Yeah.
apartment. There's no way.
The Great
No.
Dane's in the apartment.
Whoa.
Are
That's
you-
crazy to be able to sneak that in.
And I've come to the conclusion of, like, what kind of animals I want. I will have peacocks.
Nice.
Have you ever heard them, like, yell? They're like, help me.
I've heard them yell in a canyon once.
In a canyon?
It scared the hell out of me. In Topanga.
When were you? Oh.
Where the hell's
In the
Topanga?
There's a
canyon?
man with a peacock in Topanga.
Mm.
You'll hear him. The
You went to
peacock.
Topanga?
Mhm.
Where's that?
It's near Malibu. It's like on the way out towards the beach out here.
That's
Oh, I thought that was a
You got a
different
really
country.
good swirl going on there.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does
how's-
sound that way.
How's your swirl? Can you give it? Put your wrist in it, Chelsea. There you go.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I'll
Really,
never
I
get
think you're
this.
swirling with your fingers, not your. Get the palm of your hand. Stir that up.
How are you doing
A
it,
little bit
Kim?
more torque in there. Here, Pete, just start the swirling. There you go.
Do I have enough to make a count?
Yeah, and don't be afraid to spill a drop,
Okay.
because do not worship fear with this.
Right.
Okay.
Am I
Look
doing
at
it?
that thing go. That's great. That's great progress.
That's great
Hey,
progress.
I don't think I got it.
I don't think you have enough.
That might be it.
So how's y'all's
I could-
love life going?
It's going well.
It's going great.
Still got your
We're-
girlfriends?
we
I say
both have
still, like we've
Pookies.
already talked about this, but
Yeah.
had to redo it.
Our own Pookies are at home.
What's their
They're
names?
having fun. Mine is named Candy.
And then mine is
Candy.
named Randy.
That's not their real names.
What?
It's Miranda and Candy.
Yeah, I was
but
about
we
to
call them
say.
Randy and Candy.
Randy and Candy. That's
Makes sense.
perfect.
Can I give Randy a shout out?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
So that'd be okay?
Yeah.
Randy? I love you.
I thought I was gonna
Hi,
say, will you
Randy.
marry me? I was like, no way.
That would be.
I'd
How long
probably
have y'all been
cry.
That would have
Together.
surprised me.
We've been together almost 4 years.
And you haven't popped
4
the
years?
question.
Wait,
It's
hold
about
on.
that time, brother.
Well-
First, how old are y'all?
We're 26.
20, both of you?
yeah.
You at the time to be getting married.
Yeah. Also, are we gonna get invited to the wedding?
Of course.
Dude, can we
Hell
please get
yeah.
the best man speech?
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
be my. Would you be my bridesmaids or?
Yeah.
or-
I'll be
Okay, hear me
bridesmaid.
out. When I do get married, I will probably have like a maid of honor that is a man. It'll be my cousin Hunter. Like, I'm
Also
so
been-
serious.
That makes sense.
I mean, how could he not be?
Yeah.
You get a kick out of my cousin Hunter too. You
What?
probably saw him in like the Zach Bryan stuff. He's got curly blonde hair.
Wait, sorry. I'm thinking of Zach. The
Zach Brown
Brown band.
No, Brian,
Okay.
the one that
Are we talking
dated.
about Brianna Chicken Friend
Yes.
Grace O'Malley here?
Yes.
So when we done the stuff with Zach Bryan and like all his team,
Mhm.
like the progress of getting ready, like there was a saying from that. It was like, "Is this Pooky?" Like before I come out with Pooky, and he was like blonde. He had curly hair, and they're like, "Oh, we found Pooky. That's not Pooky. That is my cousin. That's like
Oh
one of
my
my best
God.
friends."
Whoa.
Now, when you guys were recording with Brianna and Grace, did you feel any tension? in
Yeah,
the
we
room?
definitely felt a lot of tension.
Not like against each other, but you could definitely tell Bree was going through a breakup,
Yeah,
but she wasn't public with it yet.
which we guessed it before it happened. I'd say.
And like her and Grace's, that was a little. They had a little tension
It was
going
the
on there.
primordial stirrings of
Yeah.
the breakup and her going
You're
to
right.
Alex Cooper's network, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a gift it is to be able to podcast through such adversity. I mean, gotta
I
give
think
it up
we
to
got
them. Both of them.
Did we get the last podcast with them two together?
Mm-hmm.
I think you did.
That's a fucking honor.
Yeah.
You made history.
Wow.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did.
It's awesome.
Man. I think she's doing really good at the Unwell Network, though, isn't she?
Yeah, Grace
Grace.
is.
I need to watch one of her podcasts. She's so funny.
Yeah, we broke down Alex Cooper's, or I call her Daddy. We did an episode of that the other week. She's
How'd
got
it
that
go?
down to a science. I mean, her set is pristine, no flaws.
The sign
Except-
behind them is, we ran it through a simulation, perfectly centered.
Is
Yeah.
it?
The Caller
Yeah.
Daddy sign, perfectly
Mm.
centered.
Perfectly
Shout
s-
out to them. I mean, that
I don't
team
doubt
is
it.
working overtime
Yeah.
to center that thing.
We need someone to center that.
But we did point out that there was a laundry basket in front of a fireplace. It seemed like alarmingly close to the fireplace, just as a fire hazard. I mean, Alex, you might want to consider adjusting it forward a little bit.
But keep doing what you're doing. We love you.
Yeah.
But
Great
again,
work.
even if it is just a prop, what kind of message does that send to people podcasting at home?
Catch your
Yeah.
house on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys never answered the question. Who do y'all want to see on this podcast?
Oh,
Besides
yeah.
Josh.
Love to see Josh back. Any of the past guests would be incredible.
Again?
Truly.
Again?
Why would we do it again?
Okay, so one guest that we did have, and it was like pre-recorded, but we don't have the pre-records. Obviously, that's why you're here again.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Tana.
You want to have Tana back?
You got a kick out of that episode we did.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if we could even
Oh, yeah.
It's
make
lightning
an
in a
episode out of
bottle.
that.
What happened?
Well, we talked about like Christmas. It was around Christmas.
It's
time,
Thanksgiving
right?
or Christmas, right?
Yeah. It was like during the holidays. We were wearing Christmas
Yeah.
pajamas. And we talked about the holidays. So they was
And her
like,
boobs.
yeah.
I think I brought that up.
That's a pretty good conversation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying,
Well-rounded.
too. It was a really
Yeah.
fun episode, though. It was something I've looked forward to, and then
Yeah.
it really upset me I didn't get to release it, but...
Well, could she come back on the pod?
Okay, it was really hard getting her here,
Uh-oh.
like, to begin with.
She has a
Like-
chaotic schedule.
Yeah, which we do, too, sometimes. Like, we don't... When you have two people that are hard to coordinate with, they don't mix well together. But I'll make an exception, like, trying to get her back.
You'll
if that
fly
makes
out here.
sense.
Well, this is our plea to Tana.
Yeah.
Tana, if you're watching this,
Come back. We miss you.
please
And we love you,
come on
Mom.
the show.
You're needed on Talk Tuah.
Tana's like the
Absolutely.
hot mom you need.
Yeah.
I mean, we also just companioned the Good Guys podcast. It's Josh Peck from Drake and Josh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
As a guest. That would be a fun guest.
Okay, that would be very fun.
If you could get Gavin Newsom, governor of California, he'd be a huge get.
Is he a governor?
Yeah, and he
California?
now a
Oh,
He's on a
podcaster.
podcast, yep.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah, if you could get him on, that
That'd
could
be
be a
incredible.
big, huge pull.
Now, I don't want to pick names out of a hat. Any of them would do. But the LOL gang, the LOL podcast gang,
Yeah, there's
Phenomenal.
5 of them.
I
incredible.
don't know about
Who's
it.
in that?
They do skits, they do sketches, they,
do it all.
Wait, who's in that?
We got Cash Baker, Maverick Baker. We got
Kenzie,
Kenzie, Kate, and Harper is the 5th.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know their last.
No offense, guys. I'll look
Well-
into you after this.
Kenzie and Kate are married to Cash and Maverick, but then Harper's fifth wheeling it a bit, but holding it down all the same. But great program.
Just
Getting
incredible
any of them
content.
would be a huge blessing.
Hear us out. We really want Jelly Roll and Bunny on.
Okay.
I could see that.
That would be a big get, too.
I think they'd be so fun to talk to. Which I met Jelly Roll. Were you with me one time when I met Jelly
I
Roll?
don't think so.
I was looking for my DoorDash, and he just happened to, like, summon out of the door behind me. Because, like, my DoorDash went the wrong way, so I was like, where in the hell did it go? Found it. Found Jelly Roll, too.
Wow.
Nicest guy I've ever met.
He's a Nashville guy, right?
Oh, yeah,
That
all the
was down
time.
in Nashville?
Yeah. I hope I can get him in Nashville.
He just opened up his own bar
Yeah.
in Nashville.
I'm
you guys need to
excited
come
for
to
him.
Nashville. Go
Yeah, y'all would have
downtown.
Pooky, get ready. If we're coming.
Yeah, Pookie.
A
we're
storm's
buying you
on the way.
shots.
We're going too, though.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
care.
a Category 5 tequila event.
Yeah.
Tequila.
hmm
Y'all keep that shit. You want some
Okay.
vodka?
Yeah.
I ain't drinking no
I can't do
tequila.
vodka. I
We'll
I'll
take
do
y'all-
whiskey, maybe.
We'll take y'all line dancing or something.
I don't even know how to line dance. So, I mean, it's kind of just,
Now,
we'll figure it
could we
out.
go
Yeah.
square dancing as well?
Now, I'd
That's
probably
more
have more of an
Texas.
idea to do that than line dancing.
I'd rather square than line.
Well, square is just 4
Really
lines.
square
I
dancing.
don't really know
Well,
the difference.
So you do it
Okay.
4
I don't
times
either.
over.
You have some right angles in there, though.
Yeah.
You're just flat with line.
Okay.
What are you writing about us on your notepad?
Just about line dancing.
I'm just writing that
And-
tequila's out of the picture for Pooky.
yeah.
Okay, you're also going to dog sit while you're there, too.
Okay. How many do you have? You have the blue healer, you said? What
Why'd you
do-
say it like that? You don't know what a blue healer is?
I actually don't.
It's a cow
That's
dog.
Okay.
But I have a mini one.
Does he
Okay.
low?
Hmm?
Instead of barking, does he low?
What does that mean?
Or lowing?
Lowing? Like,
Is that the
ooh?
sound that cows make? Lowing?
Blowing?
Moo.
Oh,
Moo.
okay.
Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't Y'all
Why
ever
do
seen
I
a
feel
cow?
this button blowing?
Just sit through a car driving by.
Okay, so here's a good content idea. Instead of taking Johnny, we're gonna take them and make them do like normal Tennessee shit.
Yeah. Do you guys be down?
Sure.
I'd love to.
Have y'all been to Nashville?
I've never been.
I haven't.
You have to come.
I think it'd be fun.
Do you have lassos down there? I don't know if that's
Do we have
a loaded
what?
question. Do you use lassos or anything down there?
I mean, they do if they have like a rodeo or something.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a rodeo?
I haven't.
Never.
So it'd be my first.
All right, we got rodeo and line dancing.
Okay.
And are those mutually exclusive, or can we do those all in one go?
Yeah, we can do it in a day.
Honestly,
Okay.
I don't see why not.
I like that.
I think they'd have fun in the bars in Nashville.
We got to meet Randy and Candy too. Those sound like stripper
They
names.
should come
Someone
with
could.
us.
They both do other work. Yeah. Randy works, in music, and
Candy's not a stripper.
No, she's doing tattoo. She's becoming a tattoo artist.
Oh, hell
She's-
yeah.
Does she need
She's
a
been
dummy?
doing it for a bit. What was that?
Does she need a dummy?
I mean, if you're willing, I mean.
I'm itching to get stuck
she-
with a needle. Okay, that sounds
Okay.
like I'm a heroin addict. Sorry. Okay,
Well, she'd be happy.
I'm not my mama's
I mean,
daughter. Excuse me. Sorry.
She's still sort of fresh to it. She's just been doing it for like a month or so. I mean, she'd been training for a while, but now she's like doing.
So did she draw or
I
anything
think so.
before?
Yeah, she does drawing like all the time.
Yeah,
too.
tell her if she needs a canvas.
Okay, she would actually be thrilled.
I
So
would be
will-
very
I
thrilled
will let you know-
myself.
Let her know.
How long are you guys in LA for?
We leave in the morning.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I was going to say, we'd love to invite you guys on our show
Yeah.
to recap this episode.
Oh, yeah, we have to.
We gotta do
Oh,
that.
to critique this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can
yeah.
meet Randy and Candy there.
That'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
fun. They live here too, right?
Yeah.
Are they from here?
Yeah. Miranda's from here. Candace is from...
Ohio originally.
Ohio.
So, yeah, but she's
Who
been out
else
here
was
for a
from
while.
Ohio?
Oh.
The Rizzler from Ohio?
No, it was Chanel's mom. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm thinking of. Good lord. You guys are from here,
Yeah.
right?
We're from outside of Philly. Pete, why do you lie?
He said, why'd you lie?
Wait, did I say?
Yeah, you said yeah. We're from outside of Philly.
Where's Philly?
Oh, I missed that.
Is that Philadelphia?
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
Pennsylvania.
Have you been there?
Just up the
No, I
turnpike
want to
from
go to
Tennessee, I
Pennsylvania.
think.
We don't have line dancing or rodeos, but we got like Wawa. We got cheesesteaks.
What's Wawa?
It's our pride and joy. It's a gas station where you can order they have like a counter where you order whatever food you want.
You
and
can
they
get a
make it there.
meatball sub at a gas station.
I
And
feel like
and
I've
it tastes
seen that
good.
on TikTok.
It tastes great. They have some in Florida, I think. They're
All of
mostly
Wawa.
down the East Coast, I think.
I really feel like I've seen that somewhere. Wawa.
yeah.
There's Wawa, and then there's Sheetz in more western PA. I
Mm-hmm.
think the biggest appeal of Sheetz is their soda caves, where
Yeah.
you can walk in and it's just nothing but soda.
Go cave
Okay.
diving.
But Wawa has
Okay.
Siptopia over the summer, where you can get any craft cocktail or beverage for
Yeah.
I think 15% off, which is pretty awesome.
And they got Hoagie Fest
yeah.
too.
Yep.
Have you ever had a hoagie?
Like a hoagie sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm a
wasn't-
big sandwich person.
I never
love
know
sandwiches.
what it's called wherever because
Hoagie
hoagie sounds.
sandwich.
It's my favorite word, but
Hoagie.
I wasn't sure if it's more northeast thing or what.
Well, would you guys actually mind if we do, Chelsea, take your job for a second and do rapid fire questions?
Okay, go
Just
ahead.
going off that.
Who, her or me?
Both of you guys.
Both of
Oh,
Now
okay.
this is going to be really rapid fire.
All
Okay,
right,
that's
let's
fine.
We're going to
go.
start with, what's your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich?
So we'll go you and then Chelsea. First
Okay.
question.
From anywhere?
Top 3 sandwiches.
Top 3 sandwiches. Panera Bread,
Mm-hmm.
Jersey Mike's.
That's not a sandwich. He's talking about.
We
Yeah,
could do chain too.
Okay.
What
We
would
do
be your
chain.
what would be your
Oh, like what kind?
Yeah.
I like turkey, ham, and bologna.
Okay.
like that?
I love
Tried
bologna.
and true.
I like a McChicken sandwich.
Okay. Brand
Number
loyalty.
Yeah, number 1.
And then number 2 or
Number
or is
2.
that all
Fish
three?
fillet.
Ugh.
Hell no. Probably like a turkey sandwich, I'd say.
Okay.
Yep.
And number 3.
I feel like you like BLTs.
Yeah, BLT.
That's a good
There
one.
we go.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind this is rapid fire, so this is going to go like lightning.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Top
okay.
3 animals. I'm guessing dogs got to be one of them.
Dogs.
Yeah.
I like frogs. And ducks.
Okay.
Dogs.
Okay.
Do you like any other animals?
Yeah. I don't have favorites though.
I only see you interact with like dogs though.
Probably a dog, maybe like a.
A goat.
I'm not a fan of goats. Trying to think of stuff we see at the zoo.
Gorillas.
I like gorillas.
Okay.
Okay. Top 3 colors.
Pink, red, and black.
Red, blue, and
Okay.
white. Go America.
Okay.
Pete?
Favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Okay.
Easter.
Okay. So it's coming up. That's a big
Yeah.
one for you.
No, actually, 4th of July. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys actually want to like hide Easter eggs from each other and go find them?
In Nashville?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Dude, I'd have so much fun. I don't give a fuck. I think that'd be fun.
That is a fun
That would
one.
be
And put like joints in the Easter eggs. That'd be fun. Or like little mini shots.
Favorite episode of Talk Tuah?
Wiz
Wiz
Khalifa.
Khalifa. Yep.
Wow.
For sure.
Was it because the smoking?
He's just like a really down to earth guy.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more to him than like what you see on the internet. Like you don't know a thing about him on the internet besides like he does music
Yeah.
and smokes a lot of weed. There's so much more
That's
to him.
all I know about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
he opened up on that episode.
Yeah, he did. He's cool as a
Crazy.
cucumber.
It's very comfortable to talk to, I
Yeah.
think.
He gets some
That's
good advice too.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Love that guy.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Butter pecan.
Okay.
Red velvet.
Okay.
Favorite sport?
Baseball.
I understand football, so I'm gonna go with football.
Okay.
Well, and you are an Eagles fan. Is that correct?
No.
You were wearing Eagles gear.
In the Holly Madison episode.
Was that a fake out?
Yeah, it was fake.
Okay.
Sorry, you caught me.
Good a time as any to get on board.
That's
Yeah,
like
you're
her
right.
thing,
Your
though.
bandwagon.
Yeah, that's like her
I'm
thing.
more of
though.
a
She
college
always-
football.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I like Tennessee.
She always wears like sweatshirts and stuff, like
Okay.
football teams. And
But I mean, I'm not opposed to the Eagles.
Okay.
I like
yeah.
the band, the Eagles.
That's a good one too.
I like
Yeah.
that. Do we have, I think we have a couple more rapid fire.
Yeah. Favorite soda?
Okay, hear me out. I'm a juice girl.
Okay.
I like juice.
Dr.
Favorite
Pepper.
Okay. Dr. Pepper. And then
Mhm.
what's your favorite juice? Can't even talk.
Probably cream pineapple.
Okay. That's pretty
But
good.
if I had to pick a favorite soda, it's probably cherry Coke.
Okay.
Favorite song?
Song? That's hard.
My favorite song right now.
I say Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
That ain't my favorite song.
That's mine.
Excellent choice, Chelsea.
That is a good
Thanks.
song though.
If you got a favorite band, you can just go with that, I guess.
I don't know. I really like Jesse Murph and I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
picky. I like old like rock music.
Sick.
That's my
fun.
shit.
It's fun.
Fleetwood Mac is good though.
All right. And then just last one is favorite food.
Chinese food.
Seafood.
Okay.
You guys eat seafood?
We do.
I don't love shellfish, but I'll eat other. I love fish.
Like
you
crab?
never told me that.
Not really.
I'm only learning
You
this
don't like
now.
crab? What about shrimp? Is that
I'll
a
do
shellfish?
shrimp. I do shrimp.
Huh?
This guy can eat
Shellfish?
po' boys like no one's business.
I don't really.
See, I don't
haven't
like
eaten a
po'
boy
boys.
in a
Really?
while.
Mm-mm. Like I want it like I'm not a fan of like much fried like seafood.
Okay.
I want it like
Yeah.
I don't know, boiled with like sauce and
Broiled?
stuff on it.
Yeah.
Boiled. Say oil.
Broiled.
Oil.
Oil. Oh, oil. Yeah. You said UHL almost.
Say it.
Broiled?
No.
Or-
Like what you put in your gas, or what you put in
Oh.
your car. You know.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I can't even.
gasoline.
Exactly. That's what I said when they asked
Yes,
me.
precisely.
Walked him into that one.
That's something we've had to like figure out too.
Other
Like
word.
when people talk different than us, we're like oil.
Word.
You say oil too, don't you?
I think I say oil.
Oil? I say oil. I lived with an old woman my whole life though, so of course I say oil. I don't know.
We're
Okay.
supposed to say water.
What? I'm supposed to say what?
In Philly,
Water.
like people say water, so technically that's how we should say it. but
Water.
We say water.
Water.
Okay, we have a few rapid fire questions for you guys too.
You go then
Yeah,
I'll go.
please.
Okay.
Who do you ship me with and why?
I would ship you with one of Haley's cousins. I think it's only fitting.
I don't know if I got any that
I was
would
about
just
to
tickle
say I
your
don't
fancy.
even. I don't-
Well-
given that Pooky,
Right.
is your
Yeah,
cousin.
Yeah, I see what you're going
It's a
with.
fair
Well,
trade.
Cade tried to move in one time.
He tried, but he did not succeed.
Okay.
I don't know if I have any cousins that would just tickle your fancy.
Mm-mm. What about you, Pete?
That would have been my go-to as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to think other,
Say Riley Green.
Valley Green.
Riley Green.
Yeah.
I'll go with Riley Green.
Hell yeah.
That's
like the
such
way
a
you
good
think.
answer. How'd you guys know?
Thank you. I've been thinking
Okay.
about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I already asked you who should we invite on Talk Tuah next. Okay, that makes me uncomfortable right there. Did we already ask them their favorite episode?
No.
Yeah, what's you guys' like favorite episode we've done?
It's got to be like the Josh Richards.
What is the obsession with him, guys? Like, what is it?
When he opened up on the podcast and talked about his 3 favorite sports, that like blew me away.
Yeah.
Right.
What was his answer? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was hockey, basketball, and football.
But it
And-
wasn't because of those. It's because he also added golf as his 4th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
he had a
went above
standby
and
answer.
beyond.
Do you like golfing?
Never done it. I've done mini.
Let Pooky take you. He loves to golf.
Okay. He's got a nice driver. Is that?
Yeah.
Is there a 9? Is there like a 9 club or something?
I think there's 9 holes.
Maybe that's what I'm getting mixed up with.
I think. Don't ask me and don't
Okay,
hold me
okay.
to that. I don't know
But
anything about golf.
You know what? If you're going to say Josh, though,
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to venture out.
You're gonna push back.
I'm just going to say, I'm actually going to say, and this might stir up some controversy because I know it got pronounced a little differently here and there. Was it with Dasha?
Dasha.
Dasha?
Dasha.
Or was it Dasha?
Dasha.
Dasha.
Or
Dasha.
Dasha?
Dasha.
According to her, it was Dasha.
Dasha. But there was still some
Dasha.
like discrepancy throughout the episode. I
That
don't
would be
know.
my fault because I forget and I just read it how it looks. So.
Yeah.
But we really did like her too. She was
Yeah,
another
she was
good
one of my
episode.
favorites.
Quick break, y'all. I want to tell you about PAWS Across America, my nonprofit helping rescue animals in shelters across America.
We've saved pups, donated supplies, and helped long-stay dogs get adopted.
You can help too. Go to hwpaws.org for more info. Every bit helps.
If you love animals and you don't suck, you're invited to join our army of animal lovers.
Again, that's hwpaws.org. Let's save some tails together.
Imagine going down on a Crunchwrap Supreme
Mm-hmm.
while you're just podcasting.
People would make fun of me how I eat though.
Yeah, how do you eat?
I like scarf it down.
It's okay.
That's
Which
not
I'll give her
rude.
props. She ate all her Taco Bell last night before I even got halfway through mine.
You did.
I
Clean
did.
Plate Club?
I fucked that shit up.
She was also very,
Congrats.
very hungry. So
The Clean Plate Club.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing left.
Do you
no
both?
crumbs.
Do you both like Baja Blast?
yes.
Yes.
Love Baja Blast.
Do either of you like Code Red?
No.
Actually,
Did
yeah,
you try
Mountain
it?
Dew. I've tried it. I
We
really
brought
like
for
it.
you last time we were here.
Yeah.
At your did you like it?
Yeah, I've had them before.
I thought you gave it to Pooky.
Yeah, I let him drink it. He drinks them.
Okay.
You liked
But
it?
if I have to drink one, I will.
He
I
didn't-
just don't
he
drink
didn't get
like
too riled up from it.
no,
Okay.
absolutely
that's
not.
good.
He's
I'm
a
bouncing
soda
off the wall
drinker.
if I have that.
I'm
yeah,
not
I can't
though.
let him have too much. For a bit, we had a mean streak of drinking it, and he was feeling the effects, full hand, and then I it messes me up a bit too, but we weaned off it, and now we kind of do it once a month maybe.
So
You
you
have to be
get tore
careful
up
with
from
it.
the floor up off of Code Red.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'll be up till 4 a.m. just staring at my wall.
So I'm like that if I
Code
drink
Red.
Monsters. So I don't really drink them much anymore.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Insomnia.
What if you did a podcast in a rodeo? A Tennessee
about Tokyo?
Rodeo. Oh, Tokyo
You
too.
guys are being
I think
That's
we should
so
go to
random.
Tokyo. I want to go to Tokyo
A
really
to-
bad.
A Tokyo rodeo?
Not a Tokyo
Fine
rodeo,
one.
but just Tokyo. They like live in the future over there. I want to
It
go
seems
see
like
it.
You've been.
I've been, and I will say just something as simple as like taking the train around will blow your mind.
Just the train.
It's just so convenient, quick, easy, clean, fun.
It's clean.
It's incredible. Everything over there is incredible.
Yeah, I actually rode.
The Tube in London.
Did you
So
mind the
from
gap over there?
What was it called?
The Tube.
What's another word for tube? Some people don't know what a tube is.
The
That's what they
tunnel?
called it, was the Tube.
Train? Is it a train?
That's what
You
we
under
call
the
it.
bridge?
The subway?
Yeah, I've never been on a subway before. They say the one in New York's like disgusting, so I was like, germs.
Yeah, it's not the
I avoid
cleanest.
it.
I mean, that will still get you from place to place. I mean, yeah.
I had
LA,
fun riding on it. I like seeing everything like up under there. I thought it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. In LA, we don't have much public transit. It's pretty tough out here. You got to drive everywhere.
But have you guys been enjoying LA? What you've seen of it? Have you been going out?
I'm getting tired.
We
of it.
haven't experienced the nightlife here yet.
Which
Where-
they say
what-
nowadays they don't club anymore here.
No,
Well,
they
what
still
parts
do.
of LA are you guys going around?
We've been to Santa Monica. We've been to Malibu. Where are we at right now? Melrose?
West Hollywood.
Yeah. We've been up in the hills. Where did we go for that one photo shoot?
That was
Calabasas?
yeah.
I really liked Calabasas. Calabasas is probably my favorite place out here.
I think that's where Khloe Kardashian podcasts.
Really?
She has a
Yeah.
podcast?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Khloe in Wonderland.
Okay.
Huh.
Covered her first episode with Scott Disick. Pretty
Do
exciting.
you think my manager looks like Scott Disick?
I could see Jamie or Johnny.
Jamie.
I
Not
If I
Johnny.
was, I'll say this: if I was blindfolded in a room with him and Scott Disick, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
Yeah. They're two peas in the
Probably.
pod.
Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
Does Jamie like cars too? That's Scott's whole thing is he likes cars.
I
a
don't
lot.
think Jamie knows very much about a car.
We gotta get him in a muscle car.
We need to
Change
get
his
him into
life.
something. Teach him how to change a tire or something.
Yeah.
I think he's the same way as the other one. They don't know how to change tires.
Jamie's very feminine, though.
Yeah. He's sassy.
He is. He was feeding us monsters before we came in here.
Was he?
Oh, God.
We both had a Java monster, so if we've been a little cagey,
Those
That
were
might be all
left
that.
over from the last studio, so they might have been expired.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
they're gonna have to put our gravestones together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
We'll
I
be
will
back to
actually
back
see
in
it through
obituary.
y'all's gravestones are together, and I'm going to make sure you have a badass funeral.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
With
that.
Candy and Randy.
Yeah. And we're going to have, like, confetti falling on your caskets before they put you in the ground.
Will you leave
That's
some
really
flowers
sweet.
and Mountain Dew on the grave?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
of course. And a joint, of course.
I
You
appreciate
You care if we
that.
get stoned with, like, your graves?
The pasta joint.
Yeah.
It would be the most respectful thing you could do.
I mean, I feel the same way.
Right.
Like, if I was to ever die, I have, like, pros and cons, like, getting cremated, but if, can I say die? If I ever,
Get
Yeah.
unalived.
get unalived or something, you know. See, I want to get buried, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, cremate me so my friends can, like, roll me up and smoke me,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Smoke my spirits.
There could be someone in this right now. Packed nicely in this cigar.
I wonder if people could actually do that.
I hope
Or
not.
is that considered cannibalism? You're not eating it, you're just smoking it, technically.
Yeah, I think it's respectful.
I think it is, too. That's how I'd want to go. I want to
Yeah.
have, like, a party in my honor.
If I go, I need you guys to just smoke me out of a gravity bong.
Okay.
Homemade.
Homemade.
Okay.
Hell, it could
We
be
can do
anything.
that.
Smoke me out of an apple.
Straight ash.
Anything.
Gotcha. We can do it.
Which philosopher would you guys compare each of us to and why?
Well, Haley, you understand how important the medium of podcasting is. So I might paint you as a Marshall McLuhan, given that you understand that, you know, the medium can be the message. But again, I wouldn't peg you as someone that takes form completely over content. So maybe you're an Iris Murdoch, given that you're you have kind of a moral realism that really shines with every episode.
Thank you. I'll Google it.
I mean, I even see elements of Michel Foucault in you as well. I mean, you're
Foucault?
interrogating the power imbalances between the interrogator and their subject. I mean, with each passing episode. I mean,
I had
you're
no
diving
idea my
into
I had
these
no
power
idea my-
relations. It's simply riveting. And Chelsea, I mean, I would probably compare you most closely to Socrates. Your Socratic questioning each episode with your rapid fire question segments. I mean, you're getting to the heart of what makes a person a person. You're learning about the world and the universe around you. So I think
Okay.
you definitely take inspirations or follow in the footsteps of Socrates.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see y'all's, like, brainstorm sessions.
I want to see, like, their high thoughts.
All right, guys, we got one more question for you.
All right.
What's one move in bed that makes your Candy and Randy's go wow?
Yeah, I was prepared for this question, and it still hits me like a ton of bricks to be asked it. I mean, for me, it's just all about being myself and rolling around a little bit.
Rolling.
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
All right, mine, it's a little graphic, and it's a little freaky.
Oh, gosh.
I'm allowed to talk about it and all the
Yeah.
intricate details that go into it. Okay. I am a certified freak. I will purse my lips together like this,
Uh-huh.
and then I go over to Randy. She'll do the same with her lips. Move our heads together and touch our lips.
Oh,
Man, you
I
freaky.
don't know what
I've
people
seen
call
You
that.
too.
Don't do this not even in the bedroom, which is even more scary.
Yeah, this is.
Oh,
there's
no.
yeah, I mean, we're PDA and out with this thing. I don't
You
know
know
what
what?
this
Hell
move
yeah.
is called, but we'll do it anywhere.
We'll call this episode Freaks Unleashed.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Freaks on a leash.
Hey, that's actually a song.
Yeah.
By Korn. You ever heard Korn?
Nope.
Korn's a really okay. Hear me out. That's my shit.
I love
Yeah.
corn.
Do you actually?
Mhm.
You don't strike me as a Korn guy.
My favorite song by them is probably like Clown. Or
I like Freak on a Leash.
Falling Away From Me is a great one too.
When he's
Yeah.
Freak on a
barreling,
Leash is great.
when he's barreling up the 5,
When I'm
it's
on the
always
5,
blasting.
that's what I listen to. Randy actually,
The highway out here.
Randy really put me on Korn.
Dude, Korn's good.
She's
Hear
on
me out.
Korn like crazy.
My brother put me on to it. I was like, this music's scary. Why you listen to that? And then I was like, you know what? This is kind of my shit too. Whatever.
I would fist pump you if I could reach across this, but
Well, thank you for coming back.
thank you for having us in.
Thank you.